in Spain, obviously it gets better. If I'm around her and her family, it gets better because you get a whole table of Spanish-speaking men and women, and they get going muy rápido, and it just flies. And so you sit there and you either start to zone out or you try and pick up every 10th word to get in the conversation.
Oh, hi, Matthew. Everybody's happy that you're here. And I got to bring this up before we get into anything else. I was talking to the audience before you came out, and there's a woman in the audience, Rochelle. Wait, raise your hand back there. Do you see her back there?
Hi, Rochelle.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Rochelle, you know, James Denton was on the show the other day. James Denton took his pants off on the show and signed them, and we're raising money for his cause. And so, no, I'm not going to ask you to take your pants off. She wants you to take your shirt off and sign it for hurricane relief, to go to hurricane relief. Just take your shirt off and sign it. I didn't, she brought it up, and then, wait, wait, move camera 3 just for a second. Then this woman right here said, if you'll let her touch your chest, she'll outbid that. She wants to pay more money also. So
as well.
You don't have to do both. You could do one. You could do neither. Just think about it.
Can we just go back to the touch and hugging thing?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Come on, let's do that. Come on, Rochelle. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Rochelle. Hang on. I gotta get Rochelle. That'll work, right? Come on, Rochelle. Hi, sweetie. Hi.
All right. So
Good morning.
That was enough, I guess. I think people should make donations just based on that. That was sweet that you got
to start the bidding.
All right.
$5.
$5 to take your shirt off?
No. Hey, we can. Now I see where you're going.
No. So because you're doing so much good, everybody's been seeing, what you've been doing, and it's so cool. And I know from Rachel, she told me that our mutual friend said you got a whole house full of pets out. You got like 50 dogs and.
Yeah, there was a doctor who was kind of holding fort in a hospital down in New Orleans. And they tried to evacuate him a couple of times. And he said, I'm not going unless I can go with the animals. Well, they wouldn't take the animals. So he'd been there 6-7 days, I think, and went down there with a group of people that had organized, and we had a lot of help, and we went in there and got him and 50 dogs, 8 cats, 4, gerbils. But anyway, got them all back and hot-wired a boat and put them in the copter and flew them back to Slidell. And from there, they took them by land to Hattiesburg, cleaned them up, and I think they're all back with the owners.
That's so great that you did that. It's sweet. Now, and did your beautiful girlfriend Penelope go with you? Y'all are a good couple. You're good looking.
No, my beautiful girlfriend Penelope did not go with me. She's working in Spain right now.
Or should I say fiance?
Fiance.
Aren't y'all engaged?
Not that I know of.
You sure?
And I would be the first to know.
Yeah. All right. Those are the rumors,
No, that is not true, false, not a fact.
All right.
But.
And now, are you learning Spanish more being with her?
It does get better. I'm learning a little bit more Spanish. I can get by, but when I'm over there, if I'm in Spain, obviously it gets better. If I'm around her and her family, it gets better because you get a whole table of Spanish-speaking men and women, and they get going muy rápido, and it just flies. And so you sit there and you either start to zone out or you try and pick up every 10th word to get in the conversation. But it's getting better, yeah.
Because her accent is pretty thick, right?
Yes, it is.
And does she have, do you try to, because you like actually how she speaks, I read.
I do.
Yeah.
I do like how she speaks.
You don't want her to lose the accent at all?
No, and not even as much the accent, but I find that sometimes, the original form of communication is charades, right? Next is verb, and then next nouns, and then we have all these great adjectives and adverbs we've learned that we can sound wonderfully smart and clever and blah, blah, blah. But when you have a small language barrier, you know nouns and verbs when you try to communicate with someone, or you malaprop. You know, everyone knows what malaprop is. What is it? You're saying one word, you think it means another. But,
Uh-huh.
and actually, it turns out to be, I think she makes more sense when she malaprops or says, like, I want to show you my music. And you go, you want me to hear it? No, I want to show it to you. And you're like, oh, that's actually really what you want to do. You want me to see and feel what it is, your music that you like.
Right.
Or have a hole in my shirt. Say, I want to sew your broken holes.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, sew my broken holes. That's exactly what that is.
Wow.
Yeah. And so it's
you are in
almost
love.
poetic, you know? It's beautiful. You know what I mean? It's yeah, and it's funny,
Yeah.
and it's beautiful.
You are in love. That just so that kind of thing where somebody says anything, broken holes.
So broken holes.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
Are you still in your Airstream?
I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you traveling, living in it, or are you?
I was living in it for a couple of weeks, 2 weeks ago. It's now in Austin, Texas, where I was basing it, along with my truck, and then I'm right now, obviously, at my home here in the Hollywood Hills. But that's another spot where I've got a nice. I think it's lot number 32.
Really? You
Yeah.
pull it up to the house here?
No, I have the hookups in my house here, but I leave it out there, and it's in
okay.
lot 32 out there at the RV park
right.
that I have it in Texas.
You have it in an RV park?
Yes.
With other people?
Yeah, neighbors.
Yeah?
Great neighbors.
Really?
Huh?
I thought you were just doing that for the movie. Just.
Thought I was faking it?
Uh-huh. Yeah. You really live in it.
Well, then if I'm faking it, I want to fake it for a long time.
Yeah.
It's fun.
No, I know,
and
you
I do
love
live
it.
in it.
Yeah.
And it's down there in Texas. It's a base that I have out in the middle of the United States, so I can get there, and then it's sort of centralized in the United States, where if I want to get on the road, I can go any direction.
Yeah, I love Austin. It is a
Yeah,
great place.
it is.
All right, we're going to talk about your movie when we come back. It looks great, and I'm
Yeah.
hearing great things about it. It looks really good, you and Al Pacino.
I'm really proud and honored to be a part of this film, too.
All
for
right,
the
we'll
money.
talk about when we
get
come
on
back.
the
We'll be
road.
right back.
Yeah.
We're back with Matthew McConaughey, and what was that like working with Al Pacino? The two of you, in every
Yeah.
clip I've seen, you look like you're just perfect for each other.
It was a big, wild, fun dance.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can explain it. You know, started working as an actor 13 years ago. You dream of just getting to act, number one, and then you dream of getting to work with people like that, and then it happens. And the best compliment I can give is that as much as you have an ideal of somebody or, you know, someone who you look up to and respect in the craft that you do, a lot of times when you go meet them or work with them, you're then less impressed than your dream was. And this was not that case. After working with him, after acting with him, which I know he made me better, I have more respect for him now and for what he does than my imagination held before I even worked with him. So that's really cool when that happens.
Yeah, that is good when that happens, because sometimes...
No, sometimes it goes the other way, and you're like, damn it, I wish I'd have never met him.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yes, I do know what you mean. All right, so set up the clip what's the clip that we have today?
Here's what we got. I am making picks of football games. I've just gone 16-0, and people have millions and millions of dollars on these games that I picked. And I go to my boss, Al Pacino, and I want to know how much of that greenbacks, that do-re-mi is for the kid right here.
Intense, yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Come on.
He got you mad. He was upset.
Yeah.
How many times did he hit you with the side of the glasses when he hugged you like that? I just kept thinking he had to hit you a couple of times with
We
the side of
butted
the
heads
glasses.
quite a few times.
Yeah.
Right. There was a little blood drawn.
Yeah. It looks really, really
good.
good. Two for the Money is playing in theaters everywhere. We're going to be right back after this. Thank you so much, Matthew.